Organization is very important for photographers, so it's important to have a good place to store all of your photos. We recommend using an external hard drive and creating a filing system that works for you so in 5 years you can go back and easily find that one trip or that one photo. We also recommend having a spare backup drive to be extra careful. Cloud storage is also a great option for your edited photos as hard drives can break and you don't want to lose your work. One issue we've dealt with hard drives is that as technology changes, so do the plugs that connect your hard drives to the computer. So you may need to update your external hard drives every few years. Luckily, hard drives are getting more affordable. At one time, a 1 terabyte hard drive was extremely expensive, but today, getting a 4 terabyte drive won't break the bank. We recommend getting 2 drives of at least 2 terabyte space, one to edit off of and use normally, and another that just sits in a safe place and has everything on it backed up. Now, in terms of some of the more technical stuff, there are the older, more common disk hard drives and the newer solid-state hard drives. Solid-state drives are amazing because there are no moving pieces, so they are more durable and typically much smaller, but also way more expensive. Disk drives are more common and much cheaper though. They work just as well, but you need to be a bit more careful with them since they do have a moving piece inside of them. If you damage that disk, it can be very expensive to repair, and sometimes you're unable to retrieve all the data from that disk. Additionally, you'll see some disk drives that are 5400 RPMs and others that are 7200 RPMs. These are basically how fast the drives are able to operate. The last thing to mention here is that various types of plugs that they use. These are constantly and very frustratingly changing, and there isn't much we can do about it, and no use in really mentioning because by the time you watch this, there's probably a newer, faster, slimmer, better plug being used in all the computers and hard drives. At the end of the day, the more you spend on a hard drive, the faster and compact they will be. So when it comes to hard drives, it's really important to always have 2 of them, one to back up all your photos and another to work off of. You need to take care of them and make sure that you don't bounce them around too much because at the end of the day, these are carrying all of your photos. So when it comes to storage, hard drives are definitely the best option because they're there, you have them physically in your possession. A lot of people do use cloud storage, but if you're shooting RAW photos or JPEG large photos, over time it'll take a really long time to upload all those photos to the cloud, or if you want to retrieve them, to download them again. It is nice though to use cloud storage to upload edited photos or maybe your select photos that you know that you're going to want to keep for a long time. This way, if your hard drives do get damaged, you'll have them in the cloud still.